Shalom. First and foremost, as always, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Harakak Wadash. Double honors, of course, to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, and other true elders of all Israel. Whether you can receive that or not, honors to the Akim out there doing this work of truth and sincerity, presenting their bodies living sacrifices week in and week out to feed the sheep, if you will, that are scattered amongst the four winds, who may look like the heathen nation, but go back to our nation, of course. To you we say shalom. Of course, I'm Brother Azara with the Sons of Yasharala out here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're like in camp under Great Millstone. We follow, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and, we take heed to what they and the Akim teach, and spread the word as well, in fellow labor. But anyways, this is an article from endtimeheadlines.org, and it says Palestinian protesters worldwide call for, the small hatters, elimination, and, this is all prophecy, man. And, not to make this too long and drawn out, we know that this was something that was going to happen, and, we as, Israelites, man, being, spiritual men need to, walk, circumspectly in these times so that we do our best to make it, difficult for Esau to lump us in with this demonization, like the apostles are going into this week. We don't need to meddle, in other affairs, other men's conflicts, this is the situation that, Amalek has brought upon himself, and, this also fulfills prophecy. So it's going to grab, two quick things and, let it be that, because, Apostle Gabar said, this isn't our conflict. But before that, just to read a little bit, it says, as the IDF, the Israel Defense Force, continues ground operation in Gaza, cities across the world on Saturday observed a wave of pro-Palestinian protests in the U.S. Capitol. Demonstrators called for what we just talked about and vandalized the gates of the White House, and to be clear, the Hebrew Israelites here in Babylon, America, the Negro, Latino, and Native American men you see on the highways and byways that are bringing the 44% truth, i.e., letting people know that this isn't a color thing. We are not a black-only group. We are not coming in any terroristic sense. You see what I'm saying? We are simply humble men out here teaching the word as commanded in the scriptures, and that's what we are, and this is their stance. You don't see us out there proclaiming any of this. You see what I'm saying? In a video from the rally, the demonstrators could be heard chanting, "We don't want 2 states, we want 48, in reference to the assault by 5 Arab armies on it, the small hatters, just after it declared statehood. They also threw red paint on the fence and attempted to scale the gates, so this is, this is causing, a lot of sedition amongst men, as the scriptures say, and we know that the scriptures, plainly state why this was going to happen, man, and if you look at it from a logical, mindset, which is almost illegal to do here nowadays in Babylon, you'll see that, these, Ishmaelite nations, are in fear of Amalek doing the same thing they did to us, true Hebrews, man, us true Hebrew Israelites, I'll say, the Negro, Latino, and Native American of the 12 tribes of Yasharala, Yerushalayim. You see what I'm saying? They don't want that to happen to them in a sense, and they see who runs the global banking structure of all these first world countries around the globe, man. You see, and they're not going to sit there and take the same things that Jake did, but this is all in the scriptures, man, and the Most High make things plain for us, man. This is granted the Spirit is supping with you. Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And that's talking to us, the true Hebrew Israelites. You see what I'm saying? That are scattered abroad the 4 winds, wherever you may be. shalom unto you. That's talking to you right there. And it says, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. And that's, um, uh, the Jews are people before they were placed, just like, the elders always taught us, the apostles, uh, Israel or Judah is a people before it's a place. You see what I'm saying? Because in the scriptures, it might use Jacob as reference to all of Israel, in certain scriptures. You see what I'm saying? And it says that which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You see what I'm saying? And this has been prophesied for decades now, and we're seeing the fruits, of the truth being pushed out. You see what I'm saying? Because not only are the true Hebrew Israelites saying this, but those people that lived out there, with Amalek, in the land, I'll just say, in the land, Jerusalem, know the truth. The president of Egypt, Abdul Nasser, you know what I'm saying? What did he say? He said they can't live in peace over there because the true Jews. So he say left black and came back white. That's not something that we put in his mouth. The apostles weren't around then to put that in his mouth. That's from the own president of Egypt. You see, so these things are a long time coming, if you will. you know and just to make this quick cut and not too long-winded and not too drawn out, because there's so much more edification, and brothers do such a good job. I don't like to hold people up too long, you know listening to me. But this is Exodus 17 and 16, so this is all the way back in the times of Moses, man. Moses, excuse me, not Moses, but the Heavenly Father has had a strife or a contention, with that specific house of Esau Edom, because those small hatters over there are principally made up of the chief house of Edom, Amalek, man. You see what I'm saying? So this is Exodus 17 and 16, and it says, for he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. You see what I'm saying? And though the true Hebrew Israelites, be scattered abroad and in a lower state, the Most High, His word is not going to come back void, man. The Most High is going to fulfill His word in one way or another, and you're seeing that. And Amalek's had wars since they've been over there with Egypt, with many a different nation, and now the people of Palestine or Gaza, and or whatever other people of Salakia, Ishmael. It was escaping my mind. The sons of Ishmael, they've been battling over there for centuries, man. So this is going to be a continual thing until the true children of the Heavenly Father are established in their homeland, as the scriptures say. You see what I'm saying? So we have to, understand, like Yahushua said in Matthew 24, that all these things must come to pass, wars and rumors of wars, and you're seeing one live and in effect, So, to not be too drawn out, we're going to, close it there, and with that, Lord willing, this was, somewhat edifying, to the lost sheep, out there, to the flock, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Habakkuk. Again, we want to give double honors to the apostle and others, great millstone, who brought us the truth in all sincerity, as well as Joachim, and Shalom, of course, to the speckled bird, as well as the hopeful elect, Shalom.